All right, just one more day to wait until that huge night at Wembley, and to talk us through it, we're delighted to be joined this morning by Harry Redknapp. H, how are you this morning?
I'm good, Marky. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for coming on the show.
Pleasure, mate.
How are the nerves for tomorrow for the England game? Do you think we're going to do it?
Looking forward to it, Mark. I mean, I think the whole country is so excited to have a semi-final and Wembley, Denmark. Got a great chance, but I think Denmark, I've been impressed with them in the tournament, so it won't be an easy game for sure, but I think we've got enough to win.
Definitely won't be easy, but how confident are you? Do you think we'll win it quite comfortably, or do you think there's something, they're a team definitely to be worried about?
No, I think they're a good side. You look at them, they're strong. I like, the central defenders are very good at the back. I think they've got strength all over. They have a real goal. They look like they've got a real togetherness about them as well, Denmark. A little bit like England, there's a great feeling amongst our team, it seems. So I think it'll be a tight game. I was really confident we'd hammer the Ukraine, and we did. But I think this one will be a much closer game. I think we're just about edge it, but I think it'll be one goal, But I think we've got enough to win.
Harry, how impressed have you been with the performances so far and how Gareth Southgate's handled this tournament so far?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've got better as we've gone on. We'd have all picked different teams at the start. I think everybody wanted to see Jack Grealish in the team, and he's played bit parts. But Gareth stuck to his guns, and what you've got to give him an awful lot of credit for, he's not been swayed by the press or the public opinion about who should play. I think lots of people didn't agree with his team selections, but he stuck by his beliefs, and he's been proved right. So I think you've got to give him massive credit for that. He's proved himself to be a very strong character and a strong manager.
I'm glad you've mentioned that. I've been thinking about that a lot, actually, and you're the perfect person to ask. As a manager, when you've got the whole nation, the press, the fans, everybody calling out for you to play a player like Grealish, and him sticking to his guns, how hard is that for a manager to do that against all of that pressure?
Well, it's difficult, Mark. There's no doubt about that, because if we'd have gone out the tournament, we could have easily gone out at different times. People would have clamoured for, they'd have been all over Gareth really and said, well, why didn't Jack play? Why didn't this one play? But he's not. He's stuck with, he's stuck with what he believes is the team to win every game. He's changed the team almost every game. But whatever, he's come up with the right formula. So tomorrow he may make one change, I would imagine, possibly, or he may stick with the team that won the other night. If he does make a change, there's probably only one change that he could make, whether he leaves the lad Sancho in, who's, an outstanding player, there's no doubt about that, but whether he decides to tweak in that position again, that's a possibility. Other than that, I think the other 10 really will be pretty much nailed on.
Would you go for Sancho or Saka tomorrow?
Difficult one, Foden. Would you bring Foden back, and do you play Foden? Do you play Grealish? So you go with, do you play Grealish with Sterling and Kane? I mean, he's got so many great options. We've got such an amazing group of players. You look at the squad, the strength in depth, the players that haven't even played. It's a fantastic position to be in for Gareth, to have so many good players around. But whatever he comes up with, I'm sure he'll pick the right team again, and I really feel pretty confident we'll win the game. You
say a fantastic position for Gareth to be in, and it does make his life easy in ways, having that amount of selection to choose from. But does it also make his job hard?
Yeah, sometimes it can do, Mark. You've got too many balls in the air. You think, where do we go? Sometimes when you've got a small squad, you tend to know exactly your best 11 and everybody. But no, it's worked great for him so far. As I say, when he has made changes, they've all come off. He's not made a wrong move throughout the tournament. Everything he's done has been right. So full credit to him and his team, his backroom staff and everybody else, and great credit to the players. But we've still got two big hurdles to overcome.
Now, Harry, of course, you've managed some huge games in the past. How easy or hard is it to keep the players focused on the job tomorrow night? What kind of instructions would you be giving the players?
Well, I'm sure they'll be focused. They know the importance of the game. They know the importance to everybody in the country. They know the whole country. They've pulled the country together during the Euros, and everybody's up and looking forward to it now. And hopeful that we can go all the way and win the tournament. So, but they've got to relax and they've got to go out and play. They've got to be focused on playing their game. They mustn't get carried away with the hype. But at the same time, we are at home. It's Wembley. It's our home ground. Let's get after them. Let's let them know they're in a game from the first minute. Let's really take the game to Denmark. And I think if we do that, we just about have too much for them. But as I say, I'm not underestimating Denmark, because I do feel they've got some good players and they've got a good togetherness about them. I think since Christian went down with what happened to him, they seem to have pulled together. They've got a fantastic goalkeeper. They're a very, very good group of players. So it'll be a tough game, but I do fancy England to win the game.
You touched on it briefly there about being at home at Wembley. Now, we've all been talking about how much of a positive that is for England for sure. But then they go to Rome, score 4 goals, don't concede. Maybe playing away, is there something to be said? The pressure's off more. They haven't got 60,000 fans there, booing if they give the ball away. And, they haven't got that pressure on their shoulders. Does it allow them to have more freedom in a way, playing away? Or would you choose home all day?
No, I'd play at Wembley all day long, but I would choose to play the Ukraine anywhere if I was choosing. I mean, let's be honest. I really did. I could see 4 or 5 goals coming before the game. I'd watched Ukraine throughout the tournament. They just about sneaked through in 3rd place. I really felt it was a game wherever we played them, we were going to be on a different level to them. So that result didn't surprise me one little bit. This is a completely different game against a very, very good team. A well-organised team with good players. So, but certainly I would choose to play at Wembley, Mark. I think home advantage is going to be massive in the next, hopefully there's 2 more games. My prediction, we beat Denmark and then we play Italy in the final. I think Italy will just edge it past Spain tonight. That would be another great game. But that would be my prediction. I'm looking at England, Italy in the final, and hopefully we can win that one.
Harry, 5 clean sheets for England. How much confidence does that give you going into the semis and then potentially the final as well?
Amazing. I mean, we started the tournament, about Harry Maguire. Tyrone Mings came in at the back, never put a foot wrong. Very unlucky to lose his place. John Stone's been excellent. Shaw, Walker, you've got James, you've got Chilwell's not been playing. Have a look at the strength in depth of that squad. It really is fantastic. So, the squad looks good. I think get after them, tomorrow from the first whistle, and I think it's all there for us. It will be great for the country. I mean, what a great weekend it could be coming up.
Yeah, now you know that fans and press find it easy to jump on a player's back, which they did for Harry Kane in the first couple of games. How important for Harry was it, and how happy are you for Harry that he got that goal against Germany, then went on and got 2 against Ukraine?
I had no doubts that he would come good and score goals. He's just the best centre forward of his type in the world. Okay, Messi, Ronaldo, different types. But when we talk about a number 9, he's the best. There's no one that you swap him for. And it was always only a matter of time before, when people start saying leave him out. I mean, how can you leave the best player you've got out, who's the best centre forward in the tournament? But no, obviously Gareth he's not silly. He knows what he had on his hands. He knows how good he is. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if he ended up as leading goal scorer in the tournament. I would think there's every chance. I think Ronaldo's on 5, but I would think Harry's got every chance of going all the way and certainly equaling or beating Ronaldo.
Yeah, now listen, this week could be massive and this weekend could be huge, Harry. As you said, in my lifetime, this will be the first time England got to a final if they go through. I need to ask you, you've probably been asked a few times, is it coming home?
It's coming home. I mean, last night, Mark, I'll be honest with you, I had that song in my head. You know when you can't sleep at night? I kept all I could hear was that song all night, and it's a fantastic song, isn't it? I love it, and I'm singing it. I'm hearing it in my sleep almost last night. But I'm sure it's coming home. I'm sure the country, we're going to have great celebrations. We're coming out. The COVID is being lifted. We can stop wearing masks. As much as we can. We're back to a bit of freedom, and for England, if we can win the Euros, it would just make a fantastic turnaround to the year.
Perfectly put, Harry, and it will for sure. It's so good to see you as always, mate.
Mark, look forward to seeing you at Soccer Aid.
Yeah, and we're going to win this year, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm on the other team. I know you always give us too many problems. We're going to have to double up on you this year.
Harry, I'll see you soon.
Keep well. Good luck, Marky.
Cheers, mate.